Introducing the game changer that could revolutionize baseball. Imagine a sport where superhuman athletes push the boundaries of human performance, smashing records and captivating fans with awe-inspiring displays of power and skill. Injecting an exhilarating dose of excitement into the game, fueling rivalries, boosting ticket sales, and captivating a whole new generation of fans. Get ready for a new era of baseball, where the boundaries of human potential are shattered and the thrill of the game reaches unprecedented heights. At first, skepticism loomed large. Critics argued that legalizing steroids would compromise the integrity of the game, tarnishing its storied history. Others feared the potential health risk for the players, uncertain of the long-term consequences of such a decision. But, my fellow fans, little did we know that this bold move would unleash a cascade of astonishing transformations that would forever alter the landscape of baseball. As the dust settled and the first season of the newly christened MLB began, players embraced their newfound powers with a mix of excitement and apprehension. The powerhouse sluggers emerged, larger than life and ready to redefine the concept of power hitting. These colossal athletes transformed the game into a home run spectacle, launching balls into orbit with unprecedented force. Picture this: a slugger steps up to the plate, biceps bulging like watermelons, legs resembling tree trunks, and muscles pulsating with unnatural strength. The pitcher winds up, releasing a fastball that crackles with intensity. The bat connects with an explosive force, and the ball rockets into the air. It soars higher, higher, and higher still until it disappears from view. The crowd erupts in a symphony of cheers and disbelief as the ball descends, crashing into the distant reaches of the outfield. It was no longer a question of hitting home runs. It became a matter of how far the ball could travel, leaving fans and players alike awestruck. As the season progressed, it became a relentless race to the top, a competition of astronomical proportions. Home run records that had once stood for decades were shattered with ease, leaving the previous achievements of clean players in the dust. The 50 home run mark, once a rare feat reserved for a select few, now seemed almost trivial. ESPN ran daily segments on the latest monstrous home runs, analyzing launch angles, exit velocities, and distances with scientific precision. Sports commentators debated who would be the first to hit the mythical 100 home run mark, a feat that seemed within reach for these supercharged athletes. Fans flocked to the stadiums, eager to witness the mind-bending power of these steroid-boosted sluggers. Record-breaking attendance figures soared, and the MLB experienced a renaissance of popularity. Television ratings skyrocketed as casual viewers were drawn in by the spectacle. Baseball had become a thrilling blend of sports and entertainment, capturing the attention of a wider audience. But it wasn't just about raw power. The speed and agility specialists rose to prominence, challenging the very notion of what was humanly possible. These fleet-footed marvels blurred the lines between reality and fiction, leaving defenders in the dust and taking bases with unprecedented swiftness. It was as if Usain Bolt himself had joined the MLB, leaving pitchers and catchers bewildered and fans gasping for breath. In this new era, stealing bases became a game within the game. It was a strategic battle between the runner and the defense, a cat-and-mouse chase that kept everyone on their toes. Pitchers had to become masters of deception, carefully mixing up their delivery times and employing quick pickoff moves to keep the runners in check. Catchers, armed with lightning-quick reflexes, became the last line of defense, trying to throw out these human rockets before they reached their destination. Meanwhile, the pitching innovations unfolded like a symphony of deception and brute force. Pitchers, armed with newfound strength and agility, evolved their repertoire to dizzying heights. Fastballs exploded from their hands with such velocity that it seemed impossible to track their path. Batters swung with all their might, their eyes widening in disbelief as the ball whooshed past them like a bullet train. But it wasn't just about sheer speed. The breaking balls became works of art. Curveballs spun like the hands of a clock gone mad, sweeping across the strike zone with wicked intent. Sliders darted sideways with such unpredictability that the batters swung wildly at thin air. Changeups mystified, slowing down time and turning hitters into mere mortals before their eyes. The stadiums erupted into a frenzy of excitement and disbelief as these incredible feats unfolded before our very eyes. Fans reveled in the spectacle, their cheers and chants reaching a fever pitch as they witnessed the boundaries of human capability being pushed to new frontiers. The atmosphere crackled with anticipation as every pitch, every swing held the potential for the unimaginable. However, amidst the awe and exhilaration, questions lingered. Would these players pay a steep price for their extraordinary abilities? The long-term effects of steroid use were a constant concern, casting a shadow over the league's triumphs. Baseball purists voiced their worries about the integrity of the game, fearing that the emphasis on raw power and superhuman athleticism would overshadow the nuances that had made the sport so beloved. Yet, within this chaotic tapestry, rivalries emerged, gripping the nation and captivating the collective imagination. These battles for supremacy became the stuff of legend, fanning the flames of fandom and creating narratives that would be passed down through the generations. It was a clash of titans, where each game felt like a mythical showdown, and victory was a fleeting glimpse of immortality. In the grand finale, the championship game, the air was electric with anticipation. The crowd held its breath, their hearts pounding in unison. The sluggers unleashed their strength, the speed and agility specialists left defenders in their wake, and the pitchers tested the limits of human capability. It was a spectacle like no other, where the destiny of baseball hung in the balance. And as the final swing connected, the ball soaring into the sky, time seemed to stand still. The crowd erupted in a symphony of cheers, their voices merging into a crescendo of joy and celebration. The league had delivered a season for the ages, a tapestry of power, speed, and innovation that would forever be etched in the annals of baseball lore. But as the dust settled and the confetti fell, the league's legacy would be debated for years to come. Was it a revolution that pushed the boundaries of athleticism, or did it compromise the soul of the game? The future would hold the answers, as the MLB grappled with the aftermath of this audacious experiment. The impact of legalizing steroids in the MLB would be far-reaching, reshaping the very fabric of the sport. It would be a double-edged sword, offering breathtaking displays of power and athleticism while raising important questions about ethics, health, and the nature of competition. The gains in entertainment and spectacle would be tempered by the potential loss of strategic subtleties and the health risk faced by the athletes. It would be a bold and controversial step that would forever alter the course of baseball, leaving an indelible mark on its history. On top of that, the long-term impact on the player's health and well-being cannot be ignored. While the immediate effects of legalized steroids would be extraordinary, the toll on players' bodies could be severe. The risk associated with steroid use, such as increased susceptibility to injuries, organ damage, and potential long-term health complications, would cast a shadow over the triumphs and records set during this era. The health and well-being of the athletes should always be a priority, and striking a balance between pushing the boundaries of human potential and safeguarding their long-term health would be a daunting task. From a cultural perspective, the perception of baseball as a gentleman's game could be challenged. The sport has always prided itself on fair play, sportsmanship, and the pursuit of excellence through hard work and dedication. The acceptance of steroids could challenge these values and lead to debates about the integrity and ethics of the sport. Fans and purists may question the fairness of the game, as the line between natural talent and artificial enhancement becomes blurred. However, with every major change, there is an opportunity for growth, and if steroids were made legal in MLB today, there's no doubt that that'll happen.